Good morning. Tuck is still punchy from last night. We drove to Portland yesterday.
2 a.m. Yeah, we did.
We drove to Portland yesterday.
There
4.5 hours. Did a show, inspired many people, and drove back and got here at 2:30 in the morning. What kind of lunatics are we?
We're tired lunatics, and I know my breath is terrible. I gotta brush my teeth. No shower yet this morning, but look, we're okay. It was a good night.
It was a good night.
Saw Ann Seeley, our friend Ann Seeley.
We did. We were at Leaping Lizards. Beautiful group of people. People drove from Boston and New Hampshire to see us.
I know, it was good.
It was good. She said it was one of my best performances.
It was one of your best performances.
Yeah.
It was in the room. It was in the room. It was a very quiet room.
It was.
But God, we met some great people, didn't we?
We did.
I know.
We did.
I know. We saw Laura Griner's friends.
We did.
Laura. Hey, Laura from South Carolina.
Hey, Laura.
Yeah. We actually have a pause here.
We are so tired.
We're leaving today.
We
this campsite.
We're so excited. We pick up Naomi today. She had the boys yesterday and last night, and they have bonded so well. I called to check on them, and Krish gets on. It's because I'm so tired. We drove 9 hours yesterday and did a show.
We did. It showed. But here's what we're doing. All around the country, we are testing chai tea lattes.
Yes, we are. We are going. We are ranking Starbucks and their flavoring and taste of chai tea latte.
But we didn't do Starbucks last night. We did Good Mountain or Blue Mountain or On the Mountain.
Yes, because Starbucks closes at 9:30, and we arrived at 9:31, and they would not make
They wouldn't
us
serve us. They wouldn't serve
a chai
us.
tea. I know. I'm Simran Singh.
I know.
In love.
Of love.
With love.
And as love.
Because we are one.
We're one. I know.
Oh my gosh.
Bizarre.
We got to tell them about the customs.
Oh.
The customs in Canada and the customs in the U.S.
Okay.
You must hear about Tuck's experience as she drove through customs on the way into Canada.
Yep.
Speak about the woman that you met.
Speak about the woman. She was filled with enthusiasm and joy. She does not like her job. And you went in first, so you had given her the story of what you were doing. And so she asked me, well, why are you coming to Canada? And I said, I'm with her. And she said, and what is your job function? To which I replied, I wear many hats, because you told me I wear many hats. Anyway, I really don't wear hats because I hate hat hair. But that's what I told her. I wear many hats.
And she did not find that amusing.
She wasn't laughing at anything. Because I thought, well, I can get this woman to laugh. Because usually I can get people to laugh. And so then she said, so are you getting paid? And I said, no. And then she said,
I don't pay her.
And then she said, well, how can you, she said, how long will you be? How long were you doing this? And I said, 11 months, 66 cities. 3 women and 2 kids. Again, she did not laugh. She kind of got this really, sick look on her face. And she said, how can you afford to spend 11 months on the road without being paid? So she asked me that question. Number one, it was any of her business.
I know, it was none of her business, first of all. I don't think that is a requirement to get into Canada.
It's a border thing. It's a border thing that they know your personal life and whether or not you work for money or you don't, or you work from the goodness of your heart. Yeah, so she didn't. So I was about to tell her I had a sugar daddy, just to see if that would even spark her, but it did not.
Yeah.
That was my experience going in.
Oh, and then I had my own experience coming out. I drove up, and there's a gentleman there, right? And he says, and I just go ahead and say my spiel, and I talk about the show, and I talk about what I'm doing. I'm an author of this book, Conversations with the Universe, and my 2 kids are in the car behind me with this woman.
Did you tell me you're Simran Singh, in love, of love? And that we're one?
I didn't tell him that. But I did tell him that my 2 kids were in the back, but I happened to have the passports. And so he said,
step out of the car.
Not yet. He goes, do you have fruit and veggie in the car? I was like, excuse me? Do you have fruits and vegetables in the car, ma'am?
Fruit and veggie, like they're people. Do you have fruit and veggie?
I'm like, I got apples. And are there any other produce on the car? Mangoes? You're not allowed to have mangoes, ma'am. Would you step out of the vehicle? I need you to step out of the vehicle, and I need to go inside. So he comes into my RV. I'm standing out on the curb. They have no idea what's going on. And he spends quite a while. I hear shuffling. I hear moving. I see the RV like bounce back and forth. And then all of a sudden he comes out with stuff in his hands.
The fruit police.
Ma'am, there were mango and kiwi.
Kiwi. You didn't tell me about the kiwi.
He goes inside the window. Oh, before he even comes out, he goes in, is there anything else? I'm like, well, Tuck has zucchini.
Couple of broccoli florets.
So he then goes into the window, right? And he goes, ma'am, it would be a $300 fine per produce item. The next time you come through and you don't tell us what you have, I would suggest you make a list of your fruits and vegetables. So mind you, if you have fruit or veggies in your car and you're crossing the border, you must have a list
But
or
we
you will
do
be
want
fined.
to know about the fruit. We want to know why the kiwi and mango.
Why is it the kiwi and mango? Someone please answer us
Yeah,
and
because
tell
my
us.
zucchini was just fine.
He confiscated my mango and my kiwi.
Which really upset your kids.
He did. I wanted mango for breakfast this next morning, and so did they, and they didn't have it then. Because the border police are probably sitting there eating it.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, God.
We're having a good time. We are having
That was
an
actually
awesome
very
time.
funny.
It was very
It's
funny.
actually very funny. Wow.
And you know, we've got people on the road that want to come on the road with us, and they're like, we want to be there.
I know Marsha.
And we're like, get on an RV. Y'all get together. Peg Zanuga, Marsha Gifford, Beth Hawkins, Kate, all of y'all get an RV together and follow us. And let's have You can put your arm around me.
Still quite punchy. I'm sorry.
Yes, you are. So we were driving today because we're heading towards Chicago. And we have about 16 hours over the next couple of days. And so we knew that we wanted to talk to you. We also knew that she's punchy. I'm tired. We haven't had much
I know,
sleep.
I couldn't even drive, so I should not talk like that. Or should we tell him I hurt my hand?
Yes. The sofa fell on Tuck's hand yesterday. It's bruised and sore.
It's better, though, doesn't it?
It does look better.
actually?
It's not black and blue today.
Yeah.
There's a bruise there. But we're all doing very well and very, very excited about Naomi. So excited about Naomi.
Chicago, here we come.
Chicago, here we
Hold
come.
on to
Infinity
your-
Foundation, 16th of October. Be there. It's going to be wild.
It's going to be wild.
It's amazing the response people
Come
are
on,
having.
come all.
I know. You don't know what you're missing if you don't come.
Chicago, Chicago.
Go ahead, Tuck.
That's all I know. That's the only line I know. That's all I know.
That's all you know?
That's the only verse, or 2 lines.
Okay. So say goodbye, Tuck.
Goodbye, Todd.
In love, of love, with love, and as love.
We're one.
We are one. I'm Simran Singh.
Simran Singh.
With Tuck Self. Tucker Bell.
Tucky.
Tucky. We'll talk to you tomorrow. Bye.